Hello, everybody. How's it going? My name is Kahvan. I'm joined
My
by
oh,
Rashel.
oh my bad.
What a great start, guys. I'm joined by Rashel, and I'm joined by a very, very special guest to celebrate our first episode ever of Before Our Friends Die. This is the podcast where we have the conversations we want to have before we leave this planet. And today, before our friends die, we want them to know about the Lunar New Year. So, Brittaney, please feel free to introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Brittaney and I'm from Hong Kong. And today we'll be talking about Lunar New Year.
Yeah, so the Lunar New Year. Rashel, I'll let you start off with the question.
I've got something. I've got something. You're not even ready for this.
Go for it. Go for it, Rashel.
欢迎收听播客，感谢您今天加入我们，我们很感激。
Oh, that's sick.
So,
That's actually quite fluent.
Come on. What was
Like
that? Can you
correct.
please explain that?
I can't remember. But something about welcoming, joining to our club. I'm very pleased for you to join. Something like that.
Exactly that. Brittany
Ah.
doesn't speak Chinese, so I'm going to translate it for you guys. Hello, welcome to the podcast. Thank you for being with us today. I appreciate it. Come on.
welcome to the special guest, Brittaney. I can't believe you could actually translate that. I'm actually kind of surprised.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
I'm joking. You're the expert here, Brittaney. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to find out about the Lunar New Year. I know for me, it's something I'm aware of. Obviously, I lived in China for a little while, and I was there during the period of time.
Mm-hmm.
I even had 2 weeks off work at the time, so it was a great occasion for me. But I didn't really know much about what it was and what it means, really. So hopefully you can help clear things up. The only thing I'm familiar with is talking of speaking Chinese. Let's try this. 新年快乐.
Happy New Year.
Well, I got that.
Hey.
I got that one.
Bare minimal.
You had to get one off on me. That's
Yeah,
what
I got that one in the locker. That's nice. But Brittaney, over to you, really. I suppose. Like, tell us your thoughts and feelings on the Lunar New Year and what it means to you.
So obviously Lunar New Year happens once a year, every single year, annually. And it means a lot to me, and as in like, because it's a celebration as big as Christmas to you guys Westerners, I think. Like we got Christmas presents going on, we got more, we got red pockets, which means we've got a little money here and there, and to like little kids, it's like the most profitable season for everyone. You get probably you could get a good $1,000, which is like £100 good
Whoa.
season.
Wee, that's not bad,
That's
you know.
all the money you can get. It's a really, really good time. Obviously, depends how many families you have, but yeah,
I
it's
need to
really.
start celebrating that.
Yeah.
I need to start celebrating that. I need to go to Hong Kong and celebrate it.
Yeah.
Come on.
If anyone's listening,
Hey.
Rachel and I, we both now celebrate the Lunar New Year, and we will accept red packets.
Yeah, we were
for the money.
accepting gifts as well. But we thought, obviously, I'm not there with you guys today, but I thought I was going to get a present. You're going to leave it with Kahvan or something for me, but
Yeah.
We'll see.
So
did you get anything back?
I got a red packet. It's red packet
Wee.
night, as Conor McGregor would say. Do you remember? Is that reference going over your head?
No, sorry. You like that? For
What's that?
a second.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll move on. So, Brittany, tell us a little bit more about when the Lunar New Year is,
So
or particularly when the holiday is.
it's generally around February time, but it depends on the calendar. So in Lunar New Year, it depends the beginning of it according to lunar calendar. So it is a bit behind the Western, modern calendar that we know. So for this year, 2022, the first day of Lunar New Year is 1st of Feb. So it's
Okay, nice.
on the dot.
Oh, it's
for the
coming up
first-
then, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Ooh,
is
it's coming
next
up.
week. So I'm quite stoked for that. Yeah.
Is it usually that easy to remember that it's the 1st of Feb, or is it
No,
sometimes like the
it
6th or
varies.
the-
It depends on where the calendar sits every
Okay.
single year. Yeah.
Okay.
And-
Rachel, over to you.
Yeah, I was going to say, Hong Kong celebrate this, or actually China as a whole?
We
Does it
do.
celebrate this like Christmas? Is it bigger than Christmas?
Pardon? That's the last thing.
Is it bigger than Christmas?
It definitely bigger than Christmas. Yes, it's bigger than Christmas.
Okay.
Because Christmas is more, I think, young people thing, but Chinese New Year is more everybody. People who are old, who are young, everyone's like in it because it's very important for all of us. It's
Yeah.
definitely a resemblance of a new beginning, new start for us compared to, a normal New Year for us at 2020. For the 1st of December, New Year, 1st of January, it's different to us.
I guess some aspects of it is similar to ours, but I don't think the way you're explaining it, I don't think the UK treats the New Year like that. They're just like a couple of days
No.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then it's
sure.
like New Year, New Me, and that's it. But it seems like you guys really love it.
I mean, look, we're 26 days into the new year now. All this New Year, New Me crowd. Listen, I'm not knocking it. I think setting goals is important,
Yeah.
but I wonder how many people no longer go to the gym or have cracked and opened a bottle of whatever their choice of
Dry.
liquor is. So yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult, but it's very interesting to hear that about the Lunar New Year. And also, I was thinking about this earlier. Obviously, my experiences of Christmas and New Year, and conveniently enough, that is always at the end of the year. Obviously, so it is a perfect time to reset, recalibrate, all those sorts of things. How does it feel to have an occasion so big, but 2 months into the year?
It's perspective, isn't it? Obviously, if you think of our Western calendar, yes, it's the end of the year, but in a Chinese calendar, it's different. So it's just just feel different.
So I'll put this to you then. Obviously, if you was at home, if you was in Hong Kong, it wouldn't be out of the norm for you to have a break and celebrate Hong Kong New Year. So Lunar New Year. Sorry, I'm thinking about Hong Kong there. But how does not being in Hong Kong and being in the UK affect your ability to celebrate the occasion?
Oh, plenty. There's so many different factors, honestly. Like, I obviously the food that I'm eating is definitely not as authentic, and variety-wise less compared to when I'm going home. And in here, things are more expensive, and you don't see family as well, because obviously family over everyone back home. And obviously, you don't get red packet here because I've no family here, so unfortunately. So I have to rely on my family to like keep it for me until I go back home, and hopefully they won't nick some before I go back.
Come on.
And like,
Rashel and I are going to gift you a red packet because now we feel bad that you're not going to get any. So
actually, can I put something? Just quickly.
Yeah, we've got 5 days to raise the funds.
yeah. If
If
anyone wants to donate to my bank account, please. The name is Kahvan Brian. Yeah, but just put some money in.
Just a quick note, because people who tend to give red packets are actually couples.
Oh,
So they have to be married
whoa,
to give. Yeah, no, I'm saying, if you guys are like that, I mean, I don't mind, if you like that.
Come on. You read my mind. With that.
So yeah, for those that don't
Not
know,
everyone.
for those that don't
give
know,
red packets. Yeah.
Brittaney and I are a couple, but we're not married. So
Yes.
maybe
Yes.
maybe I'll hold out on the red package just in case, All right, moving on quickly. Why is it sometimes called Chinese New Year? Because that's what I've heard it called before. But then last year or in the years before, I heard like a rumbling that Chinese New Year may be a little bit exclusionary, and to be more inclusive, Lunar New Year is a better time to use. So could you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, definitely. So Chinese New Year, I think it's called Chinese New Year because it's most shown across the world, celebrated in China.
Yeah.
But in fact, this New Year is actually celebrated across Asia. But the most significant, I think people in China definitely sees a bigger thing to them. Whereas for Singaporean, Malaysian, they do looking forward to it, but they're not as, I guess, big in a way compared to China. But they're both equally important and equally significant to both parties.
So do you think Lunar's a good enough alternative?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, definitely. But people just don't know the difference. It's just people just seeing more Chinese people celebrate New Year. That's why it's called Chinese New Year across the globe.
But you guys celebrate at the same time, don't you?
Oh yes, celebrate at the same time.
Okay.
It's just a name, I think. Yeah.
I just want to be different.
If you was to cross the border into China, let's say Shenzhen, do you think there would be a difference in how they celebrate it over there versus how you celebrate it in Hong Kong?
Oh, definitely. Because in Hong Kong, it's definitely a rule say that you can't. Because we have this thing called firecrackers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a little, what do you call them? It's like
Mini
little
dynamites. Is it really dynamite? No, what do they call it? It's like bangers, isn't it? We used to have bangers, Kavan. Can you remember?
Sparklers.
Something like that.
No, it's not. It's like a little strip here. You leave. I think you light it and it just.
Oh,
yeah, that's not.
I can't lie. I'm about to reveal my my coddled childhood now. My mum never let us have fireworks in the house, so the closest thing I ever got to fireworks in my life was sparklers. So actually, I don't know.
It's not
I'm with
as
you on
big
that
as sparklers.
My mum was too scared to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one.
But yeah, because in Hong Kong, you're not allowed to lit firecrackers, which is where in China you can lit it everywhere. So
It's lit.
Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh, it's lit.
yeah, and they have a lot more open space as well in China compared to Hong Kong, like densely populated people.
I
So-
bet the celebrations in Hong Kong is amazing though.
Yeah,
Because what? I thought, if I'm right, 1% of millionaires are there.
Oh, I don't know about that, but
I
definitely
think,
you've got.
I think I read that.
That's
I
interesting to
could
know.
be lying.
Sorry.
But I mean, I'm sure. I think I read that recently. There's like 1% millionaires down there.
Rashel, what are you asking, Brittany?
Hey,
Do we sponsor you or something?
all I'm saying, Britney rich. Britney rich.
Nah, not me. I'm not 100%, but
Yeah.
some people out
Did
there.
did anyone hear that evil Mr. Burns laugh just then?
are.
Brittany's definitely got a bit of money tucked behind the sofa. Right. So, quick
What's the
question then. Or how long does the Lunar New Year last? Is it a one-day event? Is it a few days event? I mean, I had 2 weeks off work when I worked in China, so does it
What
span the whole?
You had 2 weeks off for it for the event.
For it, yeah.
Ooh, that's not bad
So,
at all, is it?
I just googled actually. I don't know how long it actually lasts because for holiday wise, it lasts for like, I think max is like 3-4 days or 5 days max. That's all. Because we only have holidays in Hong Kong. Are those significant days? It's the day before Chinese New Year, the first day, second to the 5th, I think. If I'm wrong, don't quote me.
When you say you only have 3-4 days holiday, do you mean off work or
Off work, yeah.
Oh,
like,
that's
like
where
bank holiday. Yeah.
that's where they're all millionaires, guys, because
is
for the big seasons they only get 4
that-
days off.
that 4-day thing a whole country? Was it countrywide? Everyone's off.
I think like for Hong Kong it's like less compared to China because we don't do that much things in Chinese New Year and we only mostly do the stuff within those 3-4 days really. But I think in China like they have a living long holiday because I googled that. Apparently it lasts 16 days in total. But we
16
definitely did not have that much holiday in Hong Kong, so I'm pretty sure China has more holiday than us.
Nice.
That's not bad.
Rashel,
Mm.
over
And
to
what do
you.
you actually? Yeah, I was gonna say. So on the first day you wake up, it's the New Year.
Yes.
What's the first thing you guys do?
Ooh, first thing that I
question.
do.
Or you and your
Ooh.
family? How would you start the day off?
So, actually, a great way to tap into rituals and everything. So, on that day, we're just that day is like, it's kind of like Christmas, really. Get yourself ready to see family, see all your cousins and everyone. So I remember when I was young, I went to different, like my dad's side mostly, because my grandma lived quite close to me anyway. So we just visit them, and my dad's side family just to have some treats, have some sweets, reunion, to chat, catch up, kind of like that, and just enjoy the vibe. Really, everyone will dressed up properly, mostly red if it's suitable, just because red is a lucky color, obviously. And yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of that. I wasn't aware red was a lucky color.
Oh, it is. Yeah, red lucky color. Yeah, but there are different rituals that we don't do, and gift we don't give during those times because the way it sounds, it's unlucky. For example, we don't give shoes as a gift because the word is called like hi, and like people think that the sound of hi is very like unlucky. Cause,
Oh, is it?
yeah, so people don't give out gifts at all. Not like shoe gifts, sorry. And other than that, I think they also don't shower. Sounds a bit odd, but yeah, they don't shower on that day. They don't clean their house on that day because it symbolizes cleaning and sweeping off the luck of your body and of your house as well.
Oh, that's a really nice concept from that. That's really nice.
Lovely.
That is actually, that is a good, that's a very nice concept.
And
So that's a bad present. What's a good present? I know, I'm guessing number one's money.
that's more, not really. Money's more for red pockets. That's more like for the elders giving the young ones. But for present, I think the good one is just mostly just food, like sweets and stuff, because it represents a like good sweet year, good start in your beginning of the year and prosperous and everything like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just picking up on something you said there about hi. I got a few funny looks when I was in Hong Kong, and I'm starting to reevaluate why that might have been.
Do you want me to explain the one?
Hi, how's
No
it going?
one told you.
Hi, you're right. So people look at me like, this boy is unlucky.
Well, it depends
no
when.
way.
No. I don't think.
Come on, had it rough over there.
Right. Brittany, you've sparked a few memories. I think around the time of New Year, I saw loads of orange trees. Does that make any sense to you?
Oh, yes. So I don't think it's the orange trees. They're mostly tangerine trees.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
they're like
I'm being
the
stupid.
tangerines we see in Aldi or whatever.
Other
those
supermarkets are
ones.
available.
Yes, yeah, exactly, yeah. But those are tangerines. So we have loads of tangerine because they are so I'm not sure if you don't know about the red banners. So they are like, we put these up everywhere, well, not everywhere, but like by the door, by the wall, just to get this New Year vibe going, get the luck around the house as well.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like phrases, forward phrases. And one of the things that tangerine correlates to is a thing called 大吉大利, which means that the more like tangerines you have, you got more profit, got more money in the future year coming on.
Can you say that again, please?
What the phrase? 大吉大利.
大吉大利. Rashel?
Oh, Tiger Thailand.
Yeah, Neil, you're
Right,
very
right.
close. You're close.
Needs work.
Yeah, I wasn't there for a year, mate. That's what I mean.
All right, so we've actually got a few phrases there. Rachel gave a phrase, Brittany gave a phrase, and I gave a phrase. At the end of the show, let's repeat those phrases, and hopefully the listeners can chip in and try. Yeah.
Wait, can you say that again? Give me. I need to put it down.
Brittany, try again.
大吉大利.
Thailand.
Yeah, 大利.
Thailand.
What's
What's the full meaning?
the what?
What's it mean?
What's the?
Oh, as in like the more, well, the bigger the tangerine is, the bigger money you will get. More profit in the coming.
I'm taking the whole tree.
Yeah.
Everything, man. I'm taking it all.
But yeah, we do collect quite a lot of these of tangerines because we do also turn these tangerine peels into like a sore throat remedy. So we usually, we usually collect quite a lot in the end of the new year and just get those skin off, and then use those skin to submerge and so fermentate with salt. So on these people, the longer you soak it, the more pricey they are. The more the medical uses are definitely stronger, because I have it at home as well. And I have my granddad's been having a jar of something like that for a good, I don't know, 10 years.
What, just the same tangerines?
Same tangerines, yeah, because we rarely have thought of it across so many years, and so like we get a little bit of time, and that.
Nice.
Sorry, I don't know if I understood it right. What, you dip it in water?
No, so I think I can't remember the peel or the flesh itself, but we definitely soak it in a bunch of salt, so that
A bunch of salt.
grabs all the moisture out, and
dry
the
out,
salt would infuse into the tangerine itself, and then that's once you submerge it for a good year or so, it becomes a good sort of remedy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Kahvan, I say within this year we have to do that. Give it a go.
Well, why not start on the 1st of Feb?
Definitely think we should.
I'm
It's
in.
really easy.
Brittany, you can help me out.
Oh, we're definitely out. I'll ask my dad how to make it, and now we can definitely buy a jar and just pop it in.
Nice. Okay, so you said red was a lucky number, so I want you to...
Colour.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, I had a whole day at
Buzzer,
work, guys. It's been a long day. Yeah?
If I was there, I would have pressed that buzzer. That button.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, sorry, my mistake. You said red is a lucky colour. And we're going to give the listeners a little 10-second break. If you could press the red button over there for me, we'll give them a little break.
Sure.
Yeah, go for it. Okay, and we're back, guys. So, just going to join back in 1 second.
Rashel Care.
So we are back to it. So we gave them a little break there of our voices, and we're back to it. So, Brittany, quick question for you, if that's all right. I'd like to know, look, I think there's a few sort of media representations of what Lunar New Year is. And one thing me and Rachel discussed before this episode was, you know, like the big dragon. What does that mean?
Yes, I used to see that as a kid everywhere.
I honestly don't really know the background of why the dragon exists. But the closest thing I can think of is the origin of Chinese New Year, if that helps. Because so the reason all Chinese New Year happened because back in God knows when, there's a village, there's this monster called Nian. And like Nian is like this monster living in the sea, and he only comes and attack people and eat their livestock during New Year time. And like people have been suffering for years and years and years. And one day, this random old man found out that Nian is afraid of like loud noises and the color of red. So the next year, when Nian comes and attacks again, everyone just sort of start banging their pots and pans for NHS, for example, and they sort of start putting red banners up and everything. And it's all started with these own traditions, and it all obviously being brought forward to the following years and stuff to prevent it, from coming back to attack their livestock and people. But I don't know if that actually correlates. But I think dragon in itself is obviously it's a resemblance of what's the word? Like a very grand, powerful animal, and obviously it's a very goddess-like animal that flies in the air and stuff. And so that's why I think in the end, dragons is around. And obviously we also have lion dance, and the lion dance actually doesn't correlate with dragon, but one of the things we do as well. I thought of bringing it in, and it's lion dance. So lion dance obviously is also a very Chinese event and a performance that people usually do to also bring luck as well. And they do usually have these sort of tricks and things to like jumping from pole to pole, and got massive noises like drums and what do you call it? The singer clangs and with that metal bits, like that. So those obviously. Sorry, I bit that a little bit, haven't I? But these are all the events. Sorry, yeah. Go on.
No, carry on.
Oh, so basically all these are all the things are to promote prosperous for everyone, and obviously brings festivity to everyone as well.
Yeah, I'm noticing a lot of themes about luck.
Yeah,
and
money.
Red is luck, money. I'm noticing a lot of things about that. It's very interesting. Very. I suppose it's a good way to build in good karma, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Not really, because you don't really do anything good thing. So you're just giving people good luck. I guess it's karma, yeah. But basically giving them more luck and wishing them well for the following year and the best of start. Yeah.
And thinking about parallels, Rashel, I hope you don't mind me bringing this up, but you're a Muslim, right?
Yep.
And during Ramadan, am I right in saying that you do charitable acts?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, during Ramadan, everything's like, I would say, I don't know what's the best way to multiplied. If you do a good deed, it's a better deed, anything like that. But obviously, one of our 5 pillars is always to give charity, everything like that. Anyway, so same thing. But I think during that month itself, it's such a sacred month.
Yeah.
The more you do good, obviously, it's amplified in a way. So we do. I would say we believe in some sort of karma. Obviously, you do good happens to you. You do bad just round the corner.
Yeah.
So some aspects, we do. I wouldn't say luck itself, but some aspects of luck, I would say.
Okay. So Year of the Tiger.
Yes.
That is 2022.
Yes.
We've spoken before, and I think you said the Year of the Tiger is never a good year for you.
Because I was born a Year of the Tiger.
You was?
I was, yeah.
Okay.
So isn't that a good thing?
It is not, because it is a clash of these two strong characters against each other. So people would try to find ways to tone that tigerness of me down.
Yeah.
And it's definitely not the best. But obviously with the zodiac, it's got 12 animals, and it obviously comes and goes and takes turns for each year. But yeah, it's not a good year for me this year, unfortunately.
So do you know the Year of the Tiger? How many animals, or did you say there was 12?
They're 12, yeah. They're like mouse, cat, ox, tiger, rabbits, dragon, snakes, horses, sheeps, pigs, monkeys. I think that's how many did I just say? I can't remember. But I'm basing off of my head things I've learned in my kindergarten.
That means. So what? So it's the Year of the Tiger.
Yeah.
And you think what? It's gonna go bad or it's gonna go good?
Generally, I don't think. Honestly, it's just obviously superstitions, and people say it's gonna go bad, but obviously you can control what's gonna go bad for using it in somehow.
Yeah,
so
hopefully.
I don't think it's just a saying, isn't it? So
did you just say everyone's got the same 24 hours? Is that what you just said?
No.
Everyone's got the same 24 hours.
Listen, it's a superstition.
I'm winding you.
If you think you're gonna go bad, you'll go bad. But obviously, I don't really believe it. But obviously, I'll watch out here and there.
Ooh.
All right, so I've just done a bit of Googling, actually.
You need to get the tangerine.
Let's get you some massive
tangerines.
tangerines. I've just done some Googling, and Rashel, I don't want to put you down or anything. You're a good friend of mine, but 1997, the year I was born, is the year of the ox. Big, tough, strong. If anyone's wondering, I'm also a Taurus, so
Let me guess. Me.
What are you on about? What are you playing me your day of birth and everything?
Rashel,
what am I, Kahvan?
1996, year of the rat.
Hey, the rat is the first in the zodiac, so you're a smart one.
Exactly, and that is right. I agree with
Yeah.
that. I agree with
The
that.
first in
Okay.
line.
Well, if anyone commits a crime with Rashel, just know you're the rat.
Absolutely.
That's all I gotta say. Okay, so next couple questions. Brittany, you've answered a lot of our questions already, actually. So you've spoken about the foods. The one thing I want to talk about is we haven't spoken about drinks. What do you drink? Is there anything in particular you drink? Just to say, for instance, like over here, New Year, we're drinking. Okay, I think I'm probably the only one that drinks
Usually,
it.
New Year's is everybody just drinks up.
Yeah, drinks up and champagne.
I don't personally know any particular drinks because we just drink like normal Chinese tea and stuff. Unless you're Westerner, you obviously drink alcohol and everything.
Okay,
But we don't really have a particular Chinese drink or anything to New Year. Yeah.
nice. Rashel, over to you.
Oh, you got me there now. I was going to ask you another question, but I forgot.
That's all right. I'll pick it up then. It's all right. So, in Northampton, where can someone find out more about the Lunar New Year, and how can they get involved?
Oh, in Northampton, there's definitely quite a few places. So first of all, it's Chinese supermarket, obviously.
Um,
What's it called?
Singlong.
Where is it?
It's
Where is that? Yeah.
literally in town, like what, Gold Street or something. No,
Drapery.
Drapery, sorry. You won't miss it, next to McDonald's. Yeah, there's so many like different desserts and everything, and obviously, there are cakes, Red Pocket as well. They sell that as well, so definitely loads of things you can buy there. And also in Oriental Garden, the Chinese restaurant behind the bus stop, and that's a good call as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
Wha-
also in Oran, they do sell like these called like zhong. They're like obviously Vietnamese. They're Vietnamese. They sell like these glutinous rice, cake wrapped with lotus leaves. They're quite nice.
Nice.
Is there any events going on that day? Because I
I
know we've got a lot of Asian community, obviously a lot of students, Northampton Uni and everything. Is there like a uni event going on? Kavan should.
yeah,
you
this
work
would
at
be
the uni as
Kahvan's
well, but is
alley.
any events going on?
Look, guys, you really put me on the spot here. I don't know, but I will have a look, and what I will do is I'll put anything in the description below, and I'll put any links
'Cause-
to that.
Yeah, it should be a big thing. It should be
Yeah,
a big thing for
I
the
remember
Northampton.
like a few years back, they had like this food and drinks performance by the Chinese church down in Kingsthorpe. They're like orchestra, singing, dancing.
Sorry to stop
all
you
that.
there. I didn't even know there was a Chinese church in Kingsthorpe.
There
So
is,
tell us some
yeah.
more. Where's that?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm gonna put that out
It's
there.
like Cantonese and Chinese people church. So it's I think it's Christian. I don't know. I'm saying that really bad, but yeah, it's Christian. I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll try and find the location of that and put that in the notes as well. It might be interesting for people to go to if they're looking for a place to that they feel like they belong in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rashel, over to
Ooh.
you.
I was gonna ask a question.
Mm.
So, are you gonna go to that Chinese church on the when does it land?
I
On the first.
personally
When is that? Is
not
that a Saturday? No,
Uh,
it's a Tuesday. Are
I
you gonna head up there?
personally not a religious, but I think they do the events in uni. So if they obviously do anything uni, I'll be there. But I'm not sure about this year, so I don't know.
Oh, and actually, you're in London now, aren't you?
Oh yes, yeah, London.
Like the community down there is
Oh,
gonna
it's
be.
massive. Let me tell you, it's
massive.
massive.
Tell us some more. Go on. Tell us particularly about Colindale. I know how much you love it there.
Yeah, I love Colindale because there's just so many Hong Kong people. Like, bear everywhere you go. There's obviously a sound reminds you of home. So there's Colindale. There's quite big Chinese community, and they're like bare restaurants. And there's a place called Bang Bang. I know it sounds a bit funny,
Bang,
but there's like a massive food court. They got like Chinese things, Chinese things, Malaysian, Singapore, Vietnamese, all sorts. And it's absolutely a joy to be in those. They think they're so cheap as well, and you can just taste everything. And also the restaurant downstairs as well, next to Bang Bang, is absolutely amazing as well. Definitely recommend. They've got really authentic
What's it
Chinese
called?
food. I can't remember.
That's all right. We'll find it and we'll put it in the.
It's
in the
called.
show notes.
It's like Gum Lok Hin, but I don't know in English.
Listen, if
Ooh.
you've learned nothing else from this podcast, Brittany's been dropping some Cantonese gems, right? So borderline.
I forgot the
intermediate.
word that we're meant to remember.
Niet. No, so have I.
No.
Oh, someone spent their year and forgot.
Oh,
with
here
the
we go.
time.
Right, so last few questions from us. I suppose we want to know any misconceptions about Lunar New Year that you want to clear up here and now. This is your moment. And just to give you some boostings, can you just hit that green? Green. The one above it, because I've forgotten what the color is. It's orange. It's orange. No, that's red. Yeah. Oh, wrong button. Sorry, the yellow one. The yellow one. The yellow one. Woo! Okay, misconception time. Sorry about the little confusion there. Brittany, over to you.
I haven't really heard about many misconceptions about Chinese New Year, but I guess, I think the food we eat.
Go on.
People obviously presume we eat like animals and stuff like cats and dogs, and obviously that we don't. Obviously restricted to some districts that rule in China that may still following this such horrible ritual, but in most modern China places and Hong Kong, they don't really follow this thing. It's mostly obviously normal animals like chicken, duck, pork, beef kind of thing. But yeah, we don't eat dogs and lovely cats and these people, the animals.
Well, thanks for clearing that one up.
Confirming that, yeah.
Rachel, over to you.
I was actually, before we asked that question, I was going to say, I just Googled a few events in London on the day. There's actually quite a few. There's one in Chinatown.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Definitely one there. That's going on for 6 days.
Wow,
And
really?
on the picture, I think the event picture, there's a red dragon.
Oh, there we go. There's a dragon.
Have you got the day off on that day?
When is it?
Let's not
It's
reveal
on the
when
first.
Brittany's got days off here, just for safety purposes.
But I don't think so. I don't take any annual leave this week. But you have to definitely go.
I'm surprised you didn't take any 1 or 2 days off.
Because I don't think anyone that live in London would celebrate with me. 'Cause I'm the only one who lives in London. So
Well, okay, to touch on that actually, that leads us nicely into our next question about would you like your workplace to celebrate or acknowledge the Lunar New Year?
I definitely would. I'm already planning to give replicates out to my colleagues, but not money, but like biscuits.
Well, I
Just
think
to-
you should start at home first.
But
Give
yeah,
us
it's
some
true.
red pockets,
Start giving me
and
some
then
red
your
packets.
colleagues.
And also, can we just pick up the fact that you're going to give your colleagues red packets? But you said earlier that red packets are for couples. So
Yeah, but I'm just
have you
saying
got a-
biscuits.
Oh,
have you got a work husband you're not telling me about?
come on, press that button.
Yeah.
Maybe I
Red
do.
flag, red flag. So, quick question. Why couldn't your workplace start with giving you the day off for the Lunar New Year? 1st of Feb, give it off.
Well, good question. Good question. It
Because-
should have really, isn't it? It's my culture, my bank
Exactly.
holiday.
As much as, I'm saying jokes and laughs and all that, and this is, a humorous podcast, but educational all the same. We do want to sort of push for change in the world in some respects. And I think
I
workplaces
agree.
could do more by acknowledging what their colleagues celebrate and appreciate and, take part in and give them the space to do so. You shouldn't, in my opinion, have to book off annual leave to celebrate something that you've been celebrating all your life. So that's an interesting start. What else would you like to see your workplace do?
Oh, good question. Because I already do a lot of traditional like Chinese meals here and there, but obviously they're never authentic. But they try, But I'm probably some benefits and welfare. Just be like, oh, here's a little holiday, or here's a little money for you to spend. And
Well, what? Because
in an ideal world, in the new year, go for some fun. That'd
Wow,
be quite good, I think. In an ideal world,
Yeah, I'd love to see that meeting.
That'd be yeah, no. Very nice idea, but no.
Yeah. How does it make you feel? Because you said they do try and make some Chinese foods, but they're not authentic. How does it make you feel to eat or
It's
see?
annoying. Like
yeah.
the one time when I was at work, I don't know how to have lunch, and people just presume I ordered that Chinese chicken leg. I was like, no, I'm not gonna have
Really?
that. They look disgusting. So I'm just like,
Wow.
it looks like
Wow, they
nothing like
just
Chinese
assume
chicken
that.
leg. It's like hella brown, like some marinated with like bear soy sauce, like salty as hell, I'm sure. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna have that. I'm gonna have like good tikka masala or whatever. So I was like, yeah. Because they taste different. Like they just, because they add this relevant spices in it, and they don't say, oh, Chinese chicken leg, but actually it's definitely not that flavor.
Okay.
So I don't really want to. Or if they can hire like a good Chinese chef, that'd be great. Who actually know what they're doing.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll pick that up next time. So what I want to do is, I know there's a company in Northampton that have done a really great job with, I suppose, their inclusivity, particularly when it comes to the Lunar New Year. And I'd like to bring them on for the next episode, potentially, or in a few episodes' time, and talk to them about what they did. And I'll raise some of these points because I think you've made some really good points there. So, Rachel, the last question is yours. Go for it.
3 words you associate with it. Yeah, 3 words. Actually, a better way.
Mm.
The first 3 words that come to your head when I say Lunar New Year.
Oh, definitely family,
Family.
loads of food,
That's 4.
and profitable. So the
5 words.
phrases.
I'm joking. I'm winding you up, but
Yeah.
let's go for it. Profitable,
Profitable.
family, and loads of food. That is what we want out of all of our occasions, I would
Festivals,
say.
yeah, across the globe.
It's been fantastic talking to you, Brittany. And I really appreciate, the time that you spent with us today. Rashel, any closing comments?
I'm just getting Google Translate out. I'm not gonna lie. I've got a little special message.
Right, let's go.
I love
I've got a
it.
special message. Give me a couple of seconds.
No problem. I'll pause it. So there you go, folks. That was the first episode of Before Our Friends Die. And this is the podcast where we want to talk about the issues that are on our minds, really. And right now, the Lunar New Year is on our mind. And I think Rashel and I accepted that we didn't know enough about it. And I should know
100%.
more.
I'll tell you now. I didn't know it was a thing. I knew obviously there was like a Chinese New Year. Everyone's got like a New Year.
Yeah.
Because Islamically, we've got a New Year as well. It doesn't go with the UK calendar year as well. It's all different. But I don't know too much upon that.
There we go. Yeah.
But yeah, you know quite a lot, to be honest, about that.
Yeah, so you taught us a lot, and we appreciate it.
Oh, it's all right. Anytime.
Hopefully next time, Rashel, you can be here in person. It'll be great to have this chat in real life. And yeah, again, the 3 words, they were family, profitable, and lots of food. And Xinian Kuai means Happy New Year in Mandarin. And
How do you say that?
Xinian Kuai. Yeah.
Kahvan's learning a lot, hasn't he?
Xinian Kuai.
Shinin Kuai La.
Kuai Le.
Yeah, Kuai Le.
Kuai La.
So practice it at home, guys. And Rashel, you said you got some Google Translate to tell Brittany. So, are we ready?
Yeah, let's go. Hold on. Let me
Go
put
on.
the volume on. Hi.
Let's do it.
谢谢你，新年快乐。
Oh, there we go.
Thank you, and Happy New Year.
Yeah, exactly. Kahvan.
Oh, come on.
No, Kahvan, you guessed that. You guessed that.
Yeah,
No.
bro. She's just thank you. And
Yeah,
anyway, I'm not
Kahvan got
gonna
it.
blow my own trumpet on this podcast, guys. It's been lovely. Have a great evening, everyone.
Yes.
And I hope you learned as much as we learned throughout this podcast. If you've got any questions, feel free to. Well, I suppose you know me, right? And if you don't know me, find me online. I'm there somewhere. So yeah.
Yeah, if you've got a question about Chinese New Year, feel free to drop us a link or anything. We'll give you
Get in touch.
answers.
Yeah.
You get in touch, yeah.
Take care, everyone. See you later.
Bye.
Love.
Bye bye.